welcome back to the channel. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Seed and I am super excited to meet you. Okay guys, we're checking out video today and I'm taking you guys all the way to Finland. All right, and this one is titled 8 Ways Marrying a Finn Will Change You. Okay guys, 8 solid ways marrying a Finn will change you. All right guys, I'm super excited for this one. Okay, I really cannot wait to see what this video holds. If you're super excited as much as I am and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell guys, so you don't miss out whenever I upload a new video. Okay, to my returning subscribers, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always tuning in. All right, without wasting much of the time, let's check this video out.
No niin, hyvää päivää kaikille. Tervetuloa uuden videon pariin. Minun nimeni on I'm doing it again, aren't I? Dang it. Speaking Finnish randomly throughout the day is just one of the side effects. One of the changes I've noticed about myself since getting married to Kat. And that is what we are talking about today.
Okay, he's married to a Finn.
So she's not here to check if that was actually correct Finnish. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments. What is up guys, how is it going? My name is 𝐿𝐿, and yes, today we're going to talk a little bit about things that I've noticed that have changed about me since marrying Kat, or since meeting Kat, who is my Finnish wife. You guys all know Kat by now. Now I've wanted to make this video for a little while now, but I thought now was the perfect time because last week was Valentine's Day, ystävänpäivä. Perhaps there are a few people that have popped the question to their Finnish significant other, or had the question popped to them. There's a lot of popping going on here, I guess. And if you haven't already noticed some of these changes about yourself, then I'm afraid they're coming. It's inevitable. All right, so number one, the first thing that changed about me is that now, after meeting Kat, I cannot watch anything, TV show or movie, without having subtitles. When I first met Kat, I genuinely just...
That is absolutely correct. Okay, I know I've reacted to a couple of Finnish videos and I must tell you, I always use my subtitles.
Really didn't like subtitles on anything. I thought they got in the way, I thought they were just generally a bit annoying. But now, I have seen the light. Because I guess when you're growing up in Finland, you have a lot of subtitles. Like, what I have noticed about Finnish TV is that there's subtitles on pretty much everything. And I think they are like baked in to the TV show. I'm not sure if you can turn them off. Maybe you can, I don't know, I haven't played around that much. At least when I plugged my TV in here in Finland for the first time, they were there. So, I don't know. And although Kat's English is of course perfect, it's even better than mine, she always had English subtitles on all the Netflix shows and all the movies that she watched. At first I didn't really get that
crazy.
She would want subtitles on everything since her English was so good. But now, I can't live without them. It's just so nice to have subtitles on, and if you miss something, if someone's talking with a weird accent or something like that, then you can just read, and it's great. Now there is one downside to this, and that is if you're watching Finnish TV with Finnish subtitles and you're watching it with people that understand Finnish, you're gonna have a lot of punchlines ruined.
Okay guys, I think I can actually relate to this because most times when I'm watching movies, I'm always turning on the subtitles. I don't know why, okay, because I love reading subtitles. Okay, this is really relatable. All right, this is interesting, and if you love reading, you're going to love turning on your subtitles, even if you understand what they're saying. Okay, this is actually beautiful.
Ruin for you, because usually the text comes up before the sentence is actually said, and you'll hear them laughing before you know what's going on. That's a little that's just a thing.
Weird.
It's not too bad, it's actually quite funny. The second thing is that I have started to integrate Finnish phrases and words into my everyday life. There are just some things which are just so expressive, which there aren't things in English which can express those feelings. My absolute favorite, of course, is oho. Because depending on where the tone of your oho is, it can express so many different things, like surprise, oho, sadness, oho, the feeling like you don't actually care about what's being said, etc. But also Finnish swear words are really great. I especially like these when Kat and I were still living in London. We have since moved to Finland, but when we were living in London, I'd really like to use the Finnish and some Swedish swear words that I have learned, just so that I can say them in public and no one knows what you're saying. My favorite one, I think, has to be perkele. I don't know why. I just feel like, again, with different tones, you can make it sound like different things. Thirdly, I have noticed that I have developed a little bit of a language ear, which is something I didn't really know about myself beforehand. Now, of course, this will be different for people that are brought up in different places across the world, because in England, at least, you do study languages at school. Like, for example, I did 5 years of French. 5 years of French, and basically all I can say is bonjour. Time well spent. But yeah, one thing that maybe has changed, or maybe I had it anyway, is that I actually have a pretty decent language ear. Now, I kind of feel fortunate in as much as that Kat's first language and her family language is Swedish. They are part of there's 5 or 6% of people in Finland that have Swedish as their first language, and they of course speak Finnish as well. But yeah, I've started learning Swedish when I first met her, and I have actually taken to Swedish pretty well. I can speak and understand Swedish, and now that my Swedish has gotten to a certain level, I have been really more actively trying to learn Finnish, because, you know, this family of mine, they speak Swedish and then I can understand them, but when they speak Finnish, they could say anything they want about me, and really I don't understand. So I'm coming for you. I know what you're doing. I'm coming for you. But yeah, that is something I did not know I had in me, to be able to learn a second language. And although my Swedish is far from perfect, I can definitely follow along most conversations and contribute to some conversations too. And that.
Okay, guys, Finnish language it's one of the difficult languages I've heard and seen. Okay, guys, learning different languages is like a gift. If you're able to learn a different language from yours, that's actually a gift, because guys, it's really not easy learning a different language. This is really amazing,
and that's really an exciting thing. Okay, number 4, if you spend any time in Finland with your partner, you will very, very soon realize that your own country sucks and Finland is much better. Now, of course, Finland has its downsides, it has its flaws, and maybe that's a topic for another video, but on the whole, Finland is great. It seems to be just a country that has got its shit together. It's the country that at school was the quiet kid, pretty unassuming but pretty smart. It wasn't the jock and it wasn't the idiot. It just kind of kept itself to itself and did its thing. But if you're anything like me, growing up, I didn't really know, I wanted to say I didn't know much about Finland, but I didn't know anything about Finland. And I honestly think that is a great shame. I think more people should know about Finland and how great it is. But if you have met a Finnish person, if you're about to marry or have just married a Finnish person, you've won the lottery, my friend. Number 5, viisi. So fluent. Now, there's no escaping this one. No matter where you are in the world or in your life, you will move to Finland with your partner. There's just no escaping it. It's a fact. No matter how much you or your partners say you never want to move back to Finland or you never want to move to Finland, it's happening. Just prepare yourself for that. I know of so many people that have lived somewhere else, met their partner, and then eventually moved to Finland. It's just one of those things that happens. Kat and I are a prime example of that, although our story is a little bit different. I think the story usually goes that the Finn wants to move home to be close to family and be in this great country once again. But for us, it was me, the foreigner, that needed or wanted to move to Finland so that I could pursue the career of filming myself for an audience of Finns. But regardless of your story, regardless how much either of you say you do not want to live in Finland or move to Finland, it's happening. Just accept it. You're in the denial phase right now. It's better just to get that over and done with as fast as possible. And with that in mind, number 6, you will either get less patriotic about your home country or significantly more patriotic about your own country. For me as a Brit, moving to Finland, and with all the Brexit crap that's going on, you probably can't blame me for being a little bit less patriotic about Britain and a little bit more favourable towards Finland. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still very proud to be British, but man, I just don't feel like I can defend it that much now, especially having lived in Finland for almost a year and seeing how great a country can be run. Yeah, but then again, I guess if you're already patriotic about your country, then when you move or experience Finland, then maybe you'll get a bit annoyed and just be like, no, my country's the best. I don't know. I don't know how that would feel. Number 7, is that right? I don't know. You will soon realize that everything made anywhere else sucks. Finnish engineering, Finnish design, Finnish anything tends to be a little bit better than everything else. Now, again, this is something that I noticed Kat said when we pretty much first met, that she wanted everything to be Finnish made. She even brought from Finland to England when she moved there all kinds of Finnish design stuff. There were vases, there were plates, there were cups, there were all kinds of crap. I was like, why just go to IKEA, buy stuff here? But now I have to admit, I really have to admit that Finnish stuff is made to a pretty high standard. The two things that come to mind are 𝐋𝐈𝐊𝐄 and 𝐒𝐈𝐊𝐿. I even remember when I was a child, my mum had a little pair of 𝐋𝐈𝐊𝐿 nail clippers, the little scissors with the orange handle. And you know what, I think she still owns them. I think they're still there. Okay, so the last thing that has changed is that I now celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, which might not seem like a big thing for the people in these countries. By the way, I didn't realize there were so many people and countries that celebrated Christmas on Christmas Eve, but the more you know. But traditionally in the UK, in England, we would celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day, the 25th of December. But I guess these days we're doing it like the royal family and celebrating hardcore on the 24th on Christmas Eve. This isn't really a big deal. I guess you would say that it's pikkujuttu, because actually you could think of it as a positive thing, because you could just celebrate on both days. Just go for double presents. Open up presents on Christmas Eve, open up presents on Christmas Day. Go double down on everything. We can have your Finnish Christmas food on Christmas Eve and your British food on Christmas Day. It's all good. All right, so there we have it. There are just a few things that I have noticed that has changed about me, which will probably change about you if you are going to marry a Finnish person. Results may vary, but you know, generally I think this is what happens. And there are a bunch of other stuff, but there just isn't enough time in one video. So if you want to see another video just like this, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. But with all that said, guys, that is about it. Thank you so much for watching. Check the links in the description for links to my Instagram and my Twitch.
Okay guys, the Finnish language is a beautiful language. Anything about Finland is interesting, okay? Their food, their culture. There's a lot of culture shifts in Finland. I think my next reaction is going to be on that, okay? And I really cannot wait to check that out because someone actually sent me the link to that video, okay? This is really an amazing video, okay? Learning Finnish can be difficult. I know I've reacted to a video of how to learn some Finnish words, and guys, it wasn't easy pronouncing those words, guys. Okay guys, this is really an amazing video, okay? If you do enjoy this video and you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss on next videos, okay? Thank you guys for watching and see you guys in my next video. Bye.